State is before you with Richard Cricchio of Help You Sell Honolulu Properties. And if you'd like to join us, 521-8383, 1-888-565-8383. Maybe you're in a house right now, you're looking to perhaps do something a little bit different. Maybe you're facing a finance situation that has you a little befuddled and bemused, or perhaps, listen, you're in the market, you're ready to go, you just need to find that right property. Whatever the scenario is and the conditions surrounding it, Richard Cricchio is here, and with so many years of experience, and especially under the Help You Sell banner, which, by the way, copycatters, sorry you had to go, but this particular idea remains very strong, and of course, as I like to say, part of the furniture, so to speak.
Yes.
You know? That's a good thing.
Yes, I feel like I am.
Let's go to Rayson out in Mililani. Yo, Rayson, how you doing?
Morning, Rick.
Morning, sir.
Richard.
Morning.
I have a question about real estate investment.
Sure.
And I own my townhouse free and clear, and I'm sitting on top of equity. I don't know what to do with it. So how does it work when you use your equity to purchase another place for this investment purpose?
Excellent question. And that is a very good thing to do, because you do have, like you said, congratulations, Rayson, on having no mortgage, because that's how you really can get ahead. There's two ways you can do that, though. You can get these credit lines, which are ridiculously low.
Right.
But then you have to pay those back, of course. And let's keep that in mind for a lot of people out there. Just because you get this equity line, it still means you have to pay it back.
Yeah,
okay?
that's right. That's not just a
the
gift.
other way, now, with the equity lines, what happens is they kind of adjust. They can still adjust. The other way is to just do a total refi, pull all the cash out, and it's at a fixed rate for the next whatever you pulled out for your refi, 15 or 30 a year. So that's more fixed rather than just pulling an equity line out. The good thing with the equity line is you just you pay off as much as you want to. You get money in, you pay it down. And in theory, you can do the same with the refi. But I would just say go cautiously on what you are looking at. Are you looking to invest in Hawaii or in the mainland?
I'll invest in Hawaii.
Okay.
Looking at to help open up a property, a place for military in the
Right.
Central Oahu.
Right. So you want to kind of be centralized to where you know that you're going to be able to rent the property out.
Right.
Just be careful on that. Do your research, do your homework. Sit down with, you can give us a call. You can sit down with your realtor that you have if you have one. And you want to make sure that, the rental income is there, because, you want to pay off, obviously, so you have to pay that equity line off. Or if you refi, you have to pay that mortgage off again.
Right.
Good thing is you're going to be a cash buyer. So that's the real positiveness of this whole conversation, is that you'll pull your equity line, you'll pull your refi, and you're going to go and put an offer in, and you're going to be cash. So you're going to be able to negotiate a little better with that.
All right. Thank you very much. I
Okay.
appreciate that.
Great position to be in.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
God bless. All right.
Rayson, thank you indeed. You said it best, mortgage-free.
Yeah, and because you can use your property in so much more ways than just living there if you can pay that mortgage off. And, everybody says, wow, he got so lucky. How did he pay it off? No, I bet you Rayson worked hard to pay it off.
I bet, too.
And you'll be surprised how you can pay off your mortgage in less than the 30-year or 15-year loan that you actually have on it. Just by making some little extra payments. You get a bonus instead of going out and partying that weekend. You just throw it towards it. It seems ridiculous sometimes. Oh, it's only $500. I'm just going to, you throw it towards that mortgage, and you're throwing it towards that principal, I should say. It gets paid off. And before you know it, the end of the year was an extra $6,000 or an extra $10,000, but that came right off of the top. Mm-hmm. And there are lots of ways. You get your tax return instead of, I can spend this, and no. You pay it all. You throw it towards that mortgage. I always call it the reverse piggy bank. But the good news is that once you have that reverse piggy bank all filled and done with that cash, and you have no mortgage payment, you can do a lot with the property. And I just say cautiously, don't get hung up on this thing of, I got all this money now. I can pull all this equity out, and I can go do this and that. What Rayson is doing is so smart, because he's looking at using that money, and somebody else will be paying off another property for him. So instead of going out and buying something that's not going to make you money. That's the true idea of what he's trying to do. Is an investment is, and I know it's terrible because it's capitalism, but he's actually going to make some money.
No. If he's making a profit, we have to disallow that.
That's true.
That's not allowed now.
Right.
So,
but that's the whole idea, and in a way to get ahead. And kudos to him. Very good.
You have folks who are listening now who may be doing in a similar situation, maybe got there a little bit differently. Racing a younger guy, but you may have some folks a little older that are doing that. So they have the valuation of their home. That is their equity. What would you recommend that folks do if they're literally sitting on that, but they're comfortable and
again, it's your comfortability level. There's nothing wrong with not doing anything with it and having a no mortgage. There's fine. There's some people that don't want to deal with that. They're comfortable. They may have a little retirement that comes in every month. They got some Social Security. They don't have their mortgage. They're like, you know what, I'm fine. I don't need to go and run out and do something else. And I see some people that have grandchildren. They would love to help them out. But then that's the catch-22. It's like, well, if I pull this equity on here and I get it for my grandchild or whatever, I'm going to have to pay that back every month, So
True.
It just really depends on the individual. There's nothing wrong with just sitting on the house and have it paid for. But when you're younger, like for racing and myself too, I would drive me nuts. I feel like I have to do something with that money just sitting there. Make money work for you. And great. Wow, we at the top of the hour.
Well, it's because we're talking about uplifting positive news here.
Yes, I guess so. Well, thank you for listening. And give me a call anytime, 377-1200. Help you sell Honolulu properties, 377-1200. Check us out on the web, www.honoluluproperties.helpyousell.com, or in the neighborhood. And see you next week. And
Amen.
Love to chat with you.
That's a deal. And always keep Richard in mind and his entire and his good friends and team at Help You Sell Honolulu Properties. I'll tell you what, and I was just thinking about Rayson's call again. I'm going to use it in context to another presentation I'm giving. So do so. Give Richard a call, log on, and we'll see you next time. And for Joe, thank you, Joe. And for you, our most valued listeners, thank you, folks, for being with us. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.